Hey everyone, Endeavor here, back at it again. Let's get it. Welcome back to Satisfactory, y'all. This is episode number 5. So today we're gonna leave right off where we're gonna continue right where we left off, is what I meant to say, off of my latest live stream. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. We got up to 3 of these coal generators, coal water into steam powered generators, I think. Let's see what they're called exactly, so I'm not sounding like an absolute Goomba. Coal powered generator, yeah, burns coal to boil water. The steam produced rotates turbines that generate electricity. So you can really call it whatever, a coal water steam generator, but we'll just call it a coal generator for now. Yeah, so we made 3 of those total. We got a third total. I made another water pump over there, which is now extracting a lot more water through the tube. It's powering all 3. I could probably power 4, and then that way we would have 300 megawatts, which would be freaking awesome, but I'm not sure we need that right now. And yeah, so what we're going to do today, y'all, is just continue, and I kind of want to show you what the type of shape I'm going for my base. So, or what I'm gonna go for like a mega factory base. I want it to look cool. I want it to be like the main structure. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Main structure of what the base is going to be. Now, I, mind you, have not built in this game before. So anything like Ark, if you guys came from Ark and you're now watching Satisfactory, or if you're just new to Satisfactory, just know I'm new to the building in this game specifically. So it's going to be a little bit of a process. But let's go ahead and go to foundations here. And I actually don't have the concrete. So we're going to go ahead and run over there, grab the concrete, and come back over here. And then I want to show you guys the rough shape of what I want for my base. So let's go ahead and grab this concrete. Alright, y'all. So, look at this. This is what I'm thinking of for my base, okay? So, it's going to be something like that. I think that would look really cool. It's going to be this shape, not this small, obviously, because nothing's going to fit in there. Oh, those are only 1x1 platforms. This is going to be the rough shape, but massive, right? So, I think that'd be really cool. It's almost like a block, right? Tumbling. Like it's one of those jacks. Have you ever played with those jacks where you throw the little jacks and then I think it's like you count the sides or whatever? It's almost like one of those. But I'll show you what it looks like. You can see it's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty unique, pretty dope. It'll look really cool when it's big too. Looks almost like a spider. I think this shape would be really, really cool to build a base in. I think that would be cool. But yeah, yo, that's what my base is going to be. It's going to be a cool shape like this. It almost reminds me of like the GameCube logo when it unwinds. Just a little bit of it. But yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that's what I'm gonna go with for a design, just because this game is like symmetry almost. But I'm gonna go ahead, delete it, because obviously we don't just want floating platforms. What the heck? It's just a little bit goofy if you ask me. But yeah, okay, there we go. So I just wanted to show you guys the shape real quick, and that was that. Now, with our stuff still crafting up, it's very, very good. Oh, you know what? Why is the assembler not crafting anything right now? Oh, I'll tell you why it's not crafting anything right now. It's nothing to be crafted. We have no iron plates in there. Huh. Okay. Well, let's grab a couple iron plates here. And toss a little bit more in there. There we go. Cool. Now for basic steel production, we need 150 rotors and 50 of those frames. You know, we haven't actually built any of those frames yet, so I say we build one. A modular frame. It takes 3 reinforced plates and 12 iron rods. Okay, so let's build 2 quick. See what they do. Can we place them down? No. Okay, so they're clearly made to craft or build stuff. which I'm assuming is going to be the steel stuff because we need it for steel production. That would make sense to me. I would hope that would make sense to other people as well. Maybe I'm just a goofy goober. But let's go ahead and place the 2 in there. Now we need 48 more. Cool. Rotors can wait. I think what I want to do for now, right? I wonder if I get rid of that, is it going to get rid of everything? I kind of want to move stuff. Oh yeah, that's what we can do, I think. Is last episode, I never ended up scanning quartz. I think... did I scan it? I can't remember. I don't think I did. So let's go ahead and scan it. We have 13 out of 10 that we need. Let's see what we can learn. Analysis of quartz completed.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Oh, okay. Blade runners. Silica, derived from raw quartz, commonly used to create glass structures in advanced refinement processes and for alternative production of electronics. Okay. Now what about this? Quartz crystal. Its research parent node to access shatter rebar. Okay. Well, cool. And we also still have this one, but I think I'm gonna leave it. Bolted frame. Yeah, we're gonna leave those ones. I'm almost thinking, y'all, that I leave everything assembled over here, right? I'm almost thinking that we leave it all running. That way it's just producing materials. We don't rip any of it down, not yet, right? And we go ahead and just build a whole new area that way, but with open space. So, hear me out. Let's go ahead and run over here quick, because I know it was like super flat, super nice, super open, good area to build. Let's go ahead and check. I mean, I don't see why not. Yes, absolutely. We could totally build over here. It's very flat, it's pretty open. I think a pretty big structure could definitely fit. Is this an off-the-world type thing? No, it's not. That is. So, alright. So right here, y'all, I just made a 6x6 platform. I believe I'm standing in the very middle. No, I'm not. I think I'm standing in the very middle now. Yes, I am. Okay. Very middle, right here. Obviously, 6x6. It's an even platform. Have to be 3x3, 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 3x3. Yes. So, 36. 36 platforms. I feel like that might be enough. I might have to go 7x7. So what I'm thinking, y'all, with my 6x6 platform, instead of making my base off the rip, because I know I'm still gonna have to add a whole bunch of things, I think I should do a super flat, maybe multi-layered, uh, like, I guess tower almost, but whatever the case may be, figure out how everything works first. And then when I'm ready, build a massive factory in the way that I wanted to build it, like I had showed you in my base design. But until then, I say we maybe rearrange all iron stuff onto here and see what we can do with that, get stuff automated and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to run over here quick. I'm going to grab a couple more resources. Okay, First things first, now that I'm back over here, we need to grab some cement. Then I think we need to grab some more steel plates. Yeah, we'll grab a little bit more steel plates just in case, right? That would be a good thing. Whoops, I'm going everywhere but where I should for the steel plates. Yep, perfect. Now let's organize the inventory. Beautiful. All the screws like that. Now. These are normal. That's normal. Okay. Is this one also normal? That one is definitely also normal. Now, what I'm thinking we do... I'm thinking we go ahead and just set up the line for what we're going to want. So, we're going to need... Because we can always keep the miners over here. We need the normal ones, right? So, we're going to have to lead a conveyor over there, which we can do. No rush. But we're going to want to set up how it's going to work. We're going to need a smelter. We're going to need constructors. And we're going to need what out of them? We're going to probably want some plates for sure. We're going to want screws for sure. We're going to want rods for sure. So that alone is already 3 lines. Or, well, no, it is already 3 lines. 3 lines of constructors. It could be 2 lines of smelters with. Yeah, I guess it all just depends. I guess it depends. Let's go ahead and I guess let's make sure we have everything for any of what we need. And smelter, nope, need copper wire and more cable. Cable right here, easy. Let's grab that, easy peasy. And then we're gonna wanna head over here, grab some copper wire. There we go. Now we got copper wire. Let's go ahead and head back over here. I genuinely don't know if 6x6 is gonna be big enough. I'm gonna go 7x7 just to be sure. There we go. Alright, there we go. 7x7. Now we have a dead middle, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. This is the dead middle, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to just go like this and place a power line right there. Almost dead middle. I actually was off slightly. Right there's absolutely dead middle. I like that it absolutely connects. Beautiful. Power line equals dead middle. Now, what I'm thinking we do is go like this, or like this actually, rather this, and then we add shortcut, and we add the ramp right there. There we go. Now that we have ramps going like that, I'm thinking, let's go ahead and grab some smelters. I think this is... I think that's centered? It is centered, okay. Good. Now that that's like that, beautiful. We got that smelter. We got that smelter. We're going to keep them as close as we can. I'm almost thinking we go with 3. 4. Yeah, we can go with 3. Have 3 just in case. I think that'll work solid. Then, what we do is go like this. Back to this page, conveyor mark 1s. I don't want too much space here. Actually, what what we will do is go for a constructor, right? Because we're going to want to see how big a constructor is. Not too big, but not too... little conveyors. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Why are they going that way? Because they were facing the wrong way. That would make sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix that. That was really silly. There we go. Now, what I kind of wanted to do... I kind of want... Let's see. So conveyor, 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 smelter, 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 constructor, constructor, constructor. So, now, we want to select which one's going to be what. We'll make this one iron plate. We'll make this one iron rod. And we'll make this one... iron rod, okay. Reason being, we're going to need 2 iron rods. 1, so that way we can get 2 screws. Which, after this one, I want to go ahead and place down another constructor right in front of this one. Right there. Okay, so now that those rods are going to get turned into screws. Perfect. These rods are just going to stay rods. And then these... No, I take it back. I'm going to put this like that. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So that's going to be screws, rods, plates, okay? There we go. Perfect. Now that's exactly where I want it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, put down ramps on this side too to make it easier to get up because they keep falling off the edge by moving around, trying to look. Now, we got all that. Let's go ahead and route some power over here real quick. That would probably make life a whole lot easier, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm thinking, what we do for that, honestly, let's make it easy by going like this. And then we'll put a power pole literally just going down the direct middle of this entire section. Just like that. Just to make sure we have enough. Never can do too much harm. Having enough power. There we go. Okay. Power poles connected. Beautiful. Now I want to connect a power rod or power pole from this one, right, over into this area. I'm going to go like this. But first, actually, I want to check how much power is being used out of all three of these. Because I don't want to start this up and then it instantly, like die on me. Because that would suck. Let's see. So we're max consumption is 143 and our capacity is 285. Okay. There we go. And just like that, we can get each and every single one of these connected to each other like this. I just want to make sure that there's enough power connections from the rods, and I don't want them to be all over the place on the platform. I'd rather just them be directly through the center part. This, beautiful. Okay, there we go. Simple little something here. Simple little something. Now, what we're going to want to do is go ahead and run these conveyors. Okay, all three conveyors are perfectly straight. This one's got a ramp. Now, what we're going to want to do, I think, is going to go like this. We're going to go bam, bam, place this down, place this down, and then get rid of that guy. Body should despawn. What I'm thinking is we go straight like this. We'll go conveyor splitter, bam, beautiful. Perfect, look at that. Symmetry at its finest. There we go. We'll group those together as well. Now that that's good, all we gotta do is go like this. We're gonna go around this way. Go up and around. And we're gonna also go around like this. Beautiful. Then we're gonna go down like this. Stack that right on top of that conveyor. not such a big issue. And there we go. Now, what I want to do is go ahead, disconnect these, because do we need them? No. What we're gonna do is go like this. Conveyor merger. Right. Want like that. There we go. Now, like this. Beautiful. And then we go ahead, disconnect this, and this, and this. And then we go like this. There we go. Now that's going just like that. With that one going through, I think the issue that we will run into here is that we're going to need level 2 conveyors. Because it's going to be 2 normals running into each other, which is going to slow these down. If we want it to reach it there in a, I guess, proportional way where these aren't getting stuck on each other. Let's see. Are they going to stop even slightly? Yes, they are. That's because this isn't going to pull it fast enough. Now, let's actually, instead of doing that and this, let's go ahead and do that. Let's try conveyor level 2s for the first time. Really curious. Wow, they're so much faster too. That's 3 plates alone. Oh yeah, look at that. Exactly what I thought. So conveyor level 2s. Do we also move as fast? Yeah, we do. Conveyor level 2s will pull it out fast enough, but what happens when it gets right here? It instantly slows down. Is that instantly going to slow down conveyor level 2s? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it would have to be all the way there. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to do that. Do we have enough reinforced plates? Probably not, but maybe we can give it a try. I don't see why not, right? Let's go like this. Go like this. Conveyor mark 2s. Reinforced plates. $24. Probably don't. Here's going to go another 22. That's 27. So now I'm probably going to be needing like another 50. I have some crafting up though. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go check back here. 28 more. 34 total. Okay, not very good, but we might be able to make it to the splitter. Potentially. Maybe. No. There's no way we're making it to the splitter. Oh, we got 7 left. Okay, we'll just have to wait, I guess. We're very close, but that's fine. Now let's go ahead and add the power to these machines. And then we'll go over there, disconnect those ones, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now we're going to go like that, because that's going to only stress one, and then that can connect all 3 of those. without having to be worried. There we go. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Now this one, and connect that one, and that one can connect all three of these. There we go. And then this one alone, right here, can connect that one. Or, nah, we'll have this one with the 3 of 4 connected. Yeah, perfect. Now, it's not doing anything because it's not selected on iron ingots. I should have already had those selected like a goof, which I don't. And then constructors, iron plates, yes. Iron rods, yes. Iron rods, yes. There we go. Crafting those out like crazy. And then we're going for screws, which is also crafting those out like crazy. That'll be good. Oh, right. Yeah, we don't want that. Those. Okay, cool. Now that's collecting screws. Beautiful. That's collecting rods. That's collecting plates. Now, after that, let's see how much power we're drawing, because this is going to matter. If we have enough, I should potentially, no guarantees, be able, right, to set up an assembler for iron plates and stuff like that along that line, so then we can get iron plates and then have iron plates go into the, well, frames. And then we could set up one for rotors. Let's see. What's it at? 171 of 285. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Voiceover, y'all. I just want to let you know that I learned a couple things this episode. For one, you can click on power lines and see how much power that whole system's drawing. For two, you can simply replace conveyors by clicking on the conveyor with the next tier of conveyor. Okay. Oh, unless that's right in the middle. Yes, that's directly in the middle, I believe. Yep. Okay, perfect. Now, we're going to want reinforced plates into that, so that's going to be rods, plates. So, all we gotta do is just change this one to rods, and then we're gonna change this one to plates. Take those out, and take those out. Yep, rods, and plates. Okay, perfect. Now, we just gotta go like this. Okay? Alright, there we go. Now, Looks pretty good to me. I do say so myself. I'm going to go ahead and place plates in here so it has time to feed out, feed in. There we go. Then we're going to select recipe, reinforced plate, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and just toss some stuff in there. Perfect. Just like that. Then we're going to connect this from probably this first line. There we go. Then, what I want. Oh, we're missing some iron plates. Whoopsies. Totally forgot I just put all of my plates in there. There we go. Let's go half of them back. Now, reinforced iron plates. Beautiful. So now that those are going in with the reinforced iron plates, let me go ahead and make another assembler. Now that we got the conveyor right there. Beautiful. And then for modular frames, go like that. So the reinforced iron plates are already going in there. We're going to select this. It should be solid. Them to go in. Okay. Well, nonetheless, we're going to have to pull out some frames from here. Now, conveyor belt Mark II. There we go. 23. Perfect. Now, let's see how many we need for this one. Probably a little bit more than you would want. Yeah, 13. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so I have yet to do the stackable conveyor belt thing. I kind of want to see how that works, because if I can go like this and make it look nice, right? Yeah. That looks pretty solid if you ask me. Yo, that looks slick. Slick as hell. Little stackable conveyor. Now the iron rods come over here with the plates, and then we'll go like this, and we'll connect this to that one. Now it should produce those by pumping them in, one after the other. Let's go ahead and grab some of these plates though. Just for one, we need them. Now there we go. We're crapped out modular frames. That's good. Okay. Organization storage container. go. It is 2 per minute on the modular frames, which honestly, that's fine. Because we're going to be pulling in more resources, hopefully, than the modular frames can craft, which would be great. Not even gonna lie. Alright. Got all 13 reinforced iron plates. Let's go ahead and wax this thing. Because they're not fast enough. It's not pulling it fast enough. Okay. Here we go. I just learned this too. I didn't know that you could just click on it and it would just instantly fix it like that. Didn't know that. Very, very good. Now that it's feeding it in faster, is it going to pump them out faster onto the conveyor level ones? Which I think it will. I think it will. It already is looking like it. Yeah, look at that gap difference. That's very good. And that's not even pulling them out on tier 2. Excellent. There we go. Now we should back up. I hope we're able to anyway. See how fast. 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, yep, it is slowly but surely. Just had to make sure. Now, this should back up, and if this does back up, once these get backed up, I'll put a powered thing in here to make the plates go a little bit faster. But until then, oh my gosh, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, plates are already running scarce. I knew plates kind of would have. Another voiceover, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that the rest of the video is pretty much me just putting in power shards and making the entire little area I just made more efficient, as well as add conveyor level 2s to pretty much all the conveyor sections there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip past that. I just tried making it a little bit more efficient and a little bit faster and smoother, but yeah, that's about it. We're getting modular frames crafted up. How many do we have now, by the way? We have 42, so we almost have 50 for basic steel production. Okay, that's pretty solid. Before we even get to steel or start doing anything steel, I want to have, like, this area as big as it needs to be. Flat-wise is fine, or like a skyscraper. That way, we can get all the basic materials that we need. I think that would be legit really good. Maybe we could have like a vault system. So like we did a skyscraper going like straight up, right? We could do like a vault system where there's like a port of each thing that like exits out to the side and drops down on conveyors into another storage that we can access for each component. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then after getting the skyscraper done for all basic components like copper, iron, and all the main normal things, concrete and all that stuff, we could do a separate steel workshop or something like that. And then after that, once we get all of that complete, like once we have all the basics down and sturdy, that's when we can build our base. But for now, y'all, I think we did a lot of good work here. We got a ton of iron rods. They're actually building up right now as we talk. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah, look, they're just slowly building up over time. Damn. Building up quite fast, actually. Cool. And then our plates. What are our plates at? See how well that's doing. Oh, okay. It's actually been crafted. That's good. Good, good. Alright, y'all. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. We did some technological advancements, get some more stuff. Next episode or next live stream, we'll do some more. But yeah, we got a little section going on here, which I think is pretty freaking cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button and hit that sub button if you're new here. It is greatly appreciated, genuinely is. So thank you guys, all of you who have, and all of you that are going to. I'm talking to you, Mr. or Miss. Yeah, you. You. No, I'm just joking. But if you guys could, it would greatly help out, and I would definitely greatly appreciate it. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace. Peace to the home.